The Distribution Switching and Troubleshooting Simulator is designed to train power line technicians in the writing and planning of operations. This training allows a user to perform the procedures on the operation order in the proper sequence. Users are also trained on performing the actual steps in the proper sequence to clear and to return the lines or equipment to normal in each scenario. This interactive computer-based simulator has a total of 6 scenarios consisting of 2 modes: training and skill assessment. The training mode guides users interactively step by step through these 6 scenarios. The skill assessment mode does not provide any guidance and will allow users to perform steps out of sequence. Test results can be saved on any LMS. The nature of the work for each scenario is briefly described on the scenario selection screen. It is also illustrated through a schematic or one-line diagram. Scenarios can be customized to match your environment, PPE, tools, and procedures. Additional scenarios can be added. These 6 scenarios are: bypass ABB IGSD device and take offline for maintenance. Bypass SEL IGSD device and take offline for maintenance. Isolate a portion of OVH that has been affected by a car hitting a pole. Isolate a bad URD transformer. Isolate a bad span of cable in a URD loop. Isolate a bad span of cable in a URD loop behind pad mount switches. After selecting a scenario, users are presented with a list in random order of the procedure steps that are applicable to the scenario. The objective is to organize the steps into the proper sequence to safely clear the lines so the work can be completed, and then to return them to normal once the work is done. Incorrect actions are indicated by animations and a running error counter at the bottom of the screen. This step also familiarizes the user with the proper phrasing and terminology required in clear and concise operating orders. On successful completion of the operation order, users proceed to a 3D graphic environment that replicates the visual experience of being in the field where the work would take place. These include an overhead switching location and a residential underground location. Through keystrokes or mouse manipulation, users can maneuver around the environment. The Help button can be accessed at any time for a full description of how to operate the program. The steps from the operating order appear on the screen as a reference, similar to the way a power line technician would carry written orders to a job site. While in training mode, the screen also displays the prompts required to walk the user through the on-screen actions required to complete the step from the operating order. As each step is performed successfully, it is graphically represented on the screen and the next prompt is queued up. At any time during the procedure, a user can refer back to the site schematic by clicking on the schematic button. Users can also review the complete operation order here. The equipment and tools involved in the procedures include automatic reclosers, cutouts, hot sticks, caution cards, hold cards, underground transformers, DCs, fuses, and potential indicators. A user can also go backward and forward to review a previous step at any time. Users can repeat scenarios in training mode as many times as they wish until they are completely comfortable with the procedure. They can then try the same scenario in test mode. The output from this training simulator is SCORM compliant and can report scores and completions to learning management systems. Optional databases can also be created to include more detailed reporting of data, such as how many errors on each specific step. This can provide users and instructors with the key information required for determining competency and for planning remedial and follow-up training in specific areas. As with all 3D Internet video game-style training simulators, this tool has been designed in conjunction with leading subject matter experts from specific jurisdictions. The scenarios and procedures are readily modifiable to accommodate procedural variations that may occur in other geographies. This format also allows for the addition of new scenarios on request.